In this question, we are given that the product of m and n is not equal to 0. Let's write that down first. So m into n is not equal to 0. We are also given that 25% of n equals 37.5% of m. So we have 25% of n equals 37.5% of m. So this is what we have. Now we have to find the value of 12n by m. So the question asks us to find the value of 12n by m. Now since no other information is given, can be derived from the question, we move on to the step 2, which is understanding how to solve the problem. Now the product of m and n is not equal to 0, which implies that m is not equal to 0 and n is not equal to 0. Also, we can try and reduce 25% of n into a much simpler form. So 25% of n equals 25 by 100 n, and 37.5% of n can be written as 75 by 2 divided by 100 into m, which is equivalent to 75 by 2 into 100 into m. Now using these two equations, we can solve the problem, which is a step 3. Now 25% of m equals 37.5% of m. Using the equation from the step 2, 25% of n can be written as 25n by 100, and 37.5% of m can be written as 75 by 2 into 100 into m. Now 25 cancels 75 3 times and 100 gets cancelled from both sides. The equation is reduced to n is equal to 3m by 2. Now we have to change the left hand side of the equation to 12n by m. To get this, we multiply both sides by 12 and the equation reduces to 12n is equal to 3m by 2 into 12. We also divide by m on both sides. So 12n by m is equal to 18. So the correct answer is 18, which is the option A.